Hi everyone, Ron Crider reporting for duty today. Still not back in my studio, but I'm still putting these reports together for you. It is Tuesday, February the 23rd. The very first thing we want to talk about and we want to suggest to you is our prayers are out for Tiger Woods, who was in a very serious car accident at 7:12 this morning in Los Angeles. He's in the hospital. He's had undergone some serious surgery, and we all would like to make sure that you think about him and pray for him if that's what you do, because we would like to see him survive and be back on the circuit again. Or just all we care about is that he survives. That's the most important thing. Second, I want to remind you, Diana Stark told me to tell you this, and I will do so because I think it's important for you people who just moved here or don't know too much about this area in Florida. Sea turtle nesting season starts March the 1st, so be very, very careful when you go out. There's all sorts of things that you need to look for. You don't want to do a lot of lights, and you have to be very careful when you're on the beach and where they are, and they're not pets, so don't try to make friends with them. In the meantime, I will tell you some more in the foreseeable future about the sea turtles, but they are a very important part of the Treasure Coast here, and that does start on the 1st. The other thing I want to remind you is so far 44.1 million people have received at least one dose of the vaccine, and 19.4 million people have completed 2 doses of the vaccination regimen so far here in the United States. Some of the numbers, when I get to them, you'll see that you've already seen them yesterday because they were not updated. But these, what I'm going to show you right now, were. Unfortunately, well, good news here. You can see the green on the screen here. Today being the 23rd of February, 157 new deaths reported. That's down by 4 from 161 yesterday. 5,610 new positive. That's up by 1,459 from yesterday. Yesterday, the positives were 4,151. Total number of new vaccinations in the entire state of Florida in the past 24 hours, 128,568. Total number of vaccinations for the entire state of Florida since we started vaccinating, 4,188,888. Alrighty, folks, let's take a look at Miami-Dade. 24 new deaths to report, 1,240 new positives, 9,042 new vaccinations. In Broward County, Fort Lauderdale, 3 new deaths to report, 701 new positives, 3,653 new vaccinations in the past 24 hours. Palm Beach County, 2 new deaths to report, 309 new positives, 3,099 new vaccinations for the Palm Beaches. In Orange County, that's Orlando, 2 new deaths to report, 347 new positives, and 1,210 new vaccinations. In Brevard County, that's Melbourne, 3 new deaths to report, 132 new positives, 352 new vaccinations. Probably hear the TV in the background. I'm keeping it very low in the background in case there's any news on Tiger Woods. Sorry about that, but I'd like to make sure you know about it if I know about it. Now let's take a look at St. Lucie County. St. Lucie County is Fort Pierce. 4 new deaths to report, 102 new positives, 495 new vaccinations in St. Lucie County, the Fort Pierce area in the past 24 hours. In Martin County, no new deaths to report, 43 new positives. We're happy about those no new deaths in Martin County. That's Stewart, 142 new vaccinations, a very small amount of vaccinations. But look here, look what happened in Indian River County. 2,731 new vaccinations. We had very few vaccinations the other day, but these vaccinations make up for it, 2,731. 3 new deaths, though, to report in Indian River County, and 47 new positives. Now we're going to go down here and show you the zip codes for Indian River County. That's where Vero Beach is. 32948, 4 new positives. 32958, 7 new positives. These positives are within the past 24 hours. 32960, 2 new positives. 32962, 12 new positives. 32963 on the Barrier Island, 1 new positive. 32966, 7 new positives. 32967, 9 new positives, and 32968, 5 new positives. Okay, those are the positives for the past 24 hours. Just letting you know that I'm doing this at 4:47 in the afternoon on Tuesday, so these numbers were pretty new around 3:30 this afternoon. I'm going to scooch down here and give you the numbers for the 7-day moving averages, and that number, well, it's in the Oh, look at this. This is pretty good. We're liking this. I'm so sorry about that. I made a mistake here. My producer is going to be in the doghouse. Unfortunately, I am the producer. 7-day moving averages yesterday were 162.57. Today, they're 153.14. So that's down. Going down is good. Green is very good. Now, we're going to go down here and take a look at these numbers. These are some of the numbers that I did put out yesterday. They were February the 22nd, not the 23rd, because he didn't get in until late in the day, and I wanted to get these numbers up quickly. So you may have seen these. 64,177,474, the total number of administered vaccines in the entire United States. Daily, they have done 1,365,820, and 85% of the government's vaccines are used up at the moment, but there are more on the way. Of course, the storms, the snowstorms have created a problem for them, but they're getting all that back together now. Texas, 79,341 in the past 24 hours. They've used up 83% of their vaccines. In California, 207,374. They've used up 82% of their vaccines. Here in Florida, as I said, 128,568. We've used up 85% of our vaccines. Up there in Rhode Island, for our friend Jay Gutman, 8,243 vaccinations in the past 24 hours. 83% of their vaccines were used up. Colorado, 37,355. 91% of their vaccines were used up. Look at Wisconsin, 39,468. They've used up 96% of their vaccines. And we'll go down to Minnesota, 31,904, and they've used up 88% of their vaccines. You know, I'm always trying to say Minnesota. They tell me, don't do that, Crider. That's a bad idea. Don't say that. You're making fun of them. No, I'm not making fun of them. I love the way they talk up there. Some of the people, anyway. In Jersey, 48,383. They've used up 89% of their vaccines. Up in New York, 72,007. Number of people vaccinated in the past 48 hours. They've used up 89% of their vaccines. And in New York City, 33,353. They've used up 84% of their vaccines. They don't have the deaths for you that I usually give you over here. I apologize for that. It's very difficult when I'm not in my normal surroundings to be able to give you the information the way I would like to do it. So occasionally I forget what I'm supposed to do. These numbers are very accurate. Sure, within 10 minutes ago, this is what we refer to as the global view, the big numbers. 28,234,691. Those are the number of positives in the United States since we started keeping track of these. No total number of deaths in the United States, as you heard yesterday, around 5:30, 6 o'clock, we went past the 501,000 number, the 500,000 number. So today we are at 501,947, the number of people who have passed away as a result of COVID-19 here in the United States. And then the global cases all over the world, 111,966, almost 112 million. And then the global deaths, 2,480,794. Okay, folks, so those are the numbers for today for the numbers program. I call it the numbers program because that's exactly what it is. It's all numbers all the time. Some of you folks complain a little bit about saying, Crider, you sound like you're giving out the ball scores or calling a horse race or something like that. It's very difficult to give these numbers out and do it in a very respectful manner because it's just number after number after number. And I appreciate you people watching. Thank you very much for doing so. Don't forget to push the like button. Appreciate that very much. I also have a little video coming up here, and I can't tell you what it is because when I found it this morning, all I know is that I thought it was interesting. It was very applicable to what we're doing, so I will tack that on right after this. Thank you very much for watching on Tuesday. I look forward to seeing you back here on Wednesday. I'm getting closer to getting back to my studio. Have a really blessed Tuesday. See you tomorrow.
Also new here tonight, revealing new results from new studies out of Israel showing the Pfizer vaccine not only stops people from getting sick, but also stops them from spreading the virus to other people. Tonight, Isabel Rosales on whether this could be yet another major turning point in the pandemic.
A looming scientific question now seemingly answered.
If a person gets infected, despite the fact that they've been vaccinated, does that person have the capability of transmitting the infection to another person?
New Israeli studies show Pfizer's vaccine protects us more than we thought.
The vaccine that I've been saying is great for a while is even better than I thought.
Dr. Michael Tang of USF Health says they are among the first to show the vaccine may stop the spread of the virus.
We always talk about giving vaccines to protect yourself and protect the community. Now we know it kind of does both.
Meaning, even if you still catch the virus after vaccination, what's known as a breakthrough infection, you likely won't spread it to anyone else. Virus transmission was cut by 94% in symptomatic cases and 90% in asymptomatic cases, according to the studies. Here in the U.S., the Mayo Clinic had similar findings with both the Pfizer and Moderna vaccines.
Israel's a really interesting case study.
And Israel is leading the world in vaccine rollout. Well, just 5% of our population has been fully vaccinated. In Israel, it's 32%. And of those 60 and older there, 80% got both doses.
Each state of ours is like a little country, right? Like Israel. You can't just, shut everything down.
Teng says that there are factors we can't change, like our larger population. But we can improve the speed of vaccinations, federal tracking of infections, and clear messaging on the safety of vaccines and how to get them.
And we should learn from those lessons.
Isabel Rosales, ABC Action News.